Thanks. Again, my name is Pete Ferrari. Yeah, and the vision's simple: bring healthier foods into people's lives. As Mark said, we all know the problem, right? But interestingly enough, while 77% of Americans are trying to reduce their sugar intake, sugar is still actually preferred 4-to-1, due almost solely to taste. That's why the CAGR for sugar is 8.02%, and the CAGR for all other sweeteners combined is only 4%. There has not been a remedy for the taste problem. Enter Jaca sugar. The most important thing to take away from the next few minutes is that Jaca is actually a sugar. It's a monosaccharide. And so it tastes like sugar, it cooks like sugar, it bakes like sugar. As well, it's got all the formulaic badges you would want, as you can see, but it's also been proven in human trials to control appetite, decrease body fat, and inhibit the body's ability to assimilate new fat. Also noteworthy, according to the International Food Information Council, less than 15% of Americans have ever even heard of this sugar. We're going to be providing this sugar in a direct-to-consumer model over the internet: Jaca sugar pouches and Jaca-based products. 80% of consumers are buying groceries online post-COVID, and this is a very economical way and a quick way to schedule a company, to scale a company. If you look at LipKit, Chewy.com, Fashion Nova, Movement Watches. When we decided we were going to operate in the direct-to-consumer model, we went right to the digital media kingpin himself. We went to Gary Vaynerchuk. We developed all of our marketing assets, iconography, e-commerce infrastructure, all with Gary V, and we're teed up to do content creation advertising with them as well. We've also got 1,100 kilograms of Jaca flowing through the company per month via the 3POs that you see in the middle of the screen, with an additional pipeline of WD deals and co-brand deals to follow. Another large-scale revenue stream for the company will be a patentable process that I've designed. It's a derivative of a patent that I co-authored in tech in the 90s, one of my startups. It is an apparatus and a mechanism to distribute Jaca into impoverished communities where sugar-related illness hits the hardest by far. This is a patentable process. We will be eligible for subsidies, and this could easily eclipse the direct-to-consumer numbers that we'll talk about in a few minutes. As we know, Mark alluded to it, we all know the usual suspects. They're more dangerous than the problem itself. The solution is more dangerous than the problem. Jaca is a superfood, and we've got the clinical trials to back that up. Team is everything you'd expect. This will be the 5th company I've built in the 4th different industry. Our board of advisors is strong. Dr. Rona Applebaum, first ever chief science officer at Coca-Cola. Dr. Tom Moran, the inventor of Craisins for Ocean Spray. The newest member of the board, John Majewski, is actually the founder and CEO of a private equity group. Not only has he agreed to be on the board, but they're going to be investing in the company. And everybody on the phone knows private equity groups almost never invest in companies that are this early stage. Revenues project out very, very healthy fashion in alignment with the D2C model, from 17.7 million in year 1, which would line us up for IPO, all the way through 120 million and 212 million in year 4 and 5, with 40 million, 80 million EBITDA respectively. The metric in this market for acquisition, the multiple, is 14.8x EBITDA. This round is for the funding of inventory. We closed our first round. This is a $1.5 million round at a $5 million pre-money valuation. It's 30% of the company, 6.5 million post-money, because we have no debt, and we really are seeking like-minded individuals that want to do something great for millions of families that are struggling with obesity-related illness. We've accomplished a lot, including we just went through a very expansive due diligence process with Keiretsu, 6 weeks of deep dives into the company with an 8-person team. And I do have a 75-page due diligence package that we can provide as a function of that. So I appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the breakout room. Thanks so much.